Hey guys, welcome back to the Joyful Candle on YouTube. Today I am going through my 10.95 Christmas Bath and Body Works candle haul basically. I ended up purchasing from this last Bath and Body Works sale this past weekend. It was an incredible deal. It was $10.95 for all candles, and then I also had a 25% off coupon, so I believe it took the candles down to about $8. And then I ended up purchasing one candle that was a little bit higher than the $10.95 price point, so it ended up like averaging out my candles to like $8.20 a pop. Still such a fabulous deal. This is a better deal than Candle Day online just because you can actually use a coupon, whereas Candle Day, and if you guys don't know what Candle Day is, it's Bath and Body Works every year has like a candle day, candle weekend, that they make the candles the lowest price of the season. But the kicker is if you're shopping online, you cannot stack coupons with that. So the only way that you can get a deal with coupons for Candle Day is to actually go in store. So I may do that this year, depending on what new candles they come out with for Candle Day. But I kind of treated this sale as like my candle day for the year, just because it was such an incredible deal, and I wanted to kind of stock up on the things that I had my eye on and had been like keeping in my cart. So yeah, anyways, I got everything that I wanted, including the crispy cookie edges that sold out crazy. It sold out online in like a day, and in store, like all the stores around me did not have it. So I'll talk a little bit about that. And I meant to grab a candle to sniff that next to, so I may add that on at the end, or you guys will see something about it on my stories on Instagram. So anyways, let's hop right in. You're gonna see a couple candles that I grabbed backups of that from candles I've tried before, and I did grab a couple duplicates of items that I really knew that I would like. So first one is Moonlit Goddess. So I picked this one up, I believe this was like August. I think it was August, maybe like end of July, August. This had released in the Neutrals collection. This is such a beautiful fragrance. I am so happy. I actually said in my review of this that I really hope that they come out with a body care of this fragrance because it's very pretty. Has notes of French lavender, pear blossom, and golden vanilla. It is such a pretty, kind of soft, sweet scent. You really get the lavender is very subtle, and it's a very pretty French lavender. I really like this scent. I already burned through the one that I had of this one, so I wanted to grab another one, especially if I end up picking up the body care. I just really enjoyed this one. This is a perfect bath, like a bath candle or a bathroom scent. It's just soft and pretty, and you get the pear and the sweet vanilla. It's honestly such a gorgeous scent, so I'm excited to pick this up in body care. I'm gonna move my candle. There we go. So I picked up one of those. I picked up a classic. Oh, and I also forgot to mention I already unboxed all of these just to save a little bit of time on camera. Yeah. So a couple of these I have already sniffed. This is a classic Winter from Bath & Body Works. This has been coming out for years and years. Notes of white woods, pine needles, sparkling clementine, and spiced clove. This is so nostalgic for me. This is just a classic orange pomander type fragrance. This just makes me think of Christmas. And honestly, like the winter or January and snow. In Colorado, I mean, obviously we get a lot of snow, so I tend to burn these on days that are snowy. And so it's very nostalgic for me for that reason. And I'm happy with the packaging that they released this year. I don't think it's a luminary, but I actually decluttered a winter that kind of had some burn issues, and I'm a little bit nervous about this one because the wicks kind of look like they might get puny, and that was my problem with the other winter that I had. But I really like this fragrance. I would really like to try, I can't remember what they called it. Santa's Coming to Town, or Coming Home for Christmas, or oh, it's Home for Christmas, Caramel Sundays. So Caramel Sundays has a fragrance called Home for Christmas that is supposed to smell exactly like this. I did not pick it up this last restock, partly because I have this scent in Bath & Body Works, and I figured maybe they would release that like winter time, maybe, because that can be not just a Christmas fragrance. So I don't know, maybe I've missed out on it, and I can always try it again next year. I'm hoping to have my candle collection a little bit more under control by the time that I'm ordering Caramel Sundays candles next year. But anyways, this is number 2. Love this fragrance. Very nostalgic for me. Okay, talking about nostalgia. I am so excited about this one. This is the Perfect Christmas. I really like these stamp jars. I think these are so cute. So I put on my story here. I'm gonna kind of lock this screen in here. I put on my story that I did not get a chance to pick up these pretty gold bows last year. I talked myself out of it. And I don't really know why, and by the time I was waiting for Candle Day, and by the time that I could get on to buy it, like all the bows were gone, understandably. So I decided to take advantage of this sale and pick one up. I just think it's really pretty. And the nice thing about this is I can keep this forever. I'll just switch this onto different candles. So it's kind of like you buy it once and then you don't have to worry about that lid ever again. Because honestly, like, this packaging is pretty, but the reason I think it's so pretty is because of this. And this is one of my absolute favorite scents ever. The Perfect Christmas. So this has notes of fresh cut pine, cinnamon sugar, and toasted marshmallow. This is one of my absolute favorites from Bath & Body Works. This is so nostalgic for me. It is such a beautiful mixture of pine and marshmallow with a little bit of cinnamon sugar. So if you guys buy from Caramel Sundays like I do, Caramel Sundays has a fragrance called Perfect Christmas. Theirs is way heavier on cinnamon sugar, which I really like. But I also really like this version too. This is more pine forward, and honestly, I get a little bit of like a sage note. Like their any of theirs, like, what was that called? Sage and vanilla or something? I don't know. Bath & Body Works has had multiple sage candles over the years, but it kind of has that vibe to me. It's very sophisticated. It's very like a woodsy pine with that marshmallow and cinnamon sugar. I will always buy this fragrance from Bath & Body Works. I just really love their version. I love that Caramel Sundays created something similar that's clean and not toxic, but I like both. So super, super good. So I got this beautiful jar. Okay, number 3. Okay, I need to pick up the speed a little bit here. Okay, so we'll go through these next. So I did pick up, this is a backup of Cereal Milk Soft Serve from the Milk Bar collection. I think these jars are really pretty. It's like a frosted, sparkly, I really like it. So this has notes of soft ice cream, golden cornflakes, and frosted sugar. This is really, really good. I think it's even better while it's burning. I really get almost like it's kind of artificial, but not really. It really blooms when it's burning, but it's like it's a really sweet, kind of like melty soft serve, almost like from McDonald's. And then it does have kind of a golden, like cornflake type vibe to it, almost a little bit toasty. I don't know how they did this, but this smells so good. Like, you really do kind of get that cereal milk type flavor, but also it's just like vanilla soft serve, super, super sweet. I picked this up as a backup because I've been enjoying the one that I have. It's very unique. I think this is a really pretty unique scent, especially for a gourmand lover. So picked one of those up, and then picked up, I had not picked this one up yet, partly because when I smelled it in store, I just wasn't crazy about it, but I decided that I wanted it. So this is Milk Bar Birthday Cake. Same pretty sparkly jar. This has notes of layered vanilla cake, creamy frosting, and rainbow sprinkles. So I think this is pretty much the same as Sprinkled Birthday Cake that Bath & Body Works released years ago, but I honestly just wanted to have it to compare. So I'll have to get out my Sprinkled Birthday Cake. It's a little bit fakey, but I don't hate it. I really smell like the not the frosting, the sprinkles. Like, it definitely smells like vanilla frosting with like almost like that kind of like waxy, like sugary, like fakey sprinkle. So anyways, we'll see how that burns. I'm honestly not sure when I'm gonna burn this because I'm a very, very seasonal burner. So that might like wait till like January, February. I don't know. Okay, next up is, yes, Cozy Winter Cottage. I think this packaging is so cute. I love when they do these cute little wraparound labels. This is a new fragrance as far as I know. Cozy Winter Cottage. And I really like this. It's unique, it's different. It's kind of like ambering, but also kind of like citrusy, which is funny because I don't think there's a citrus note at all. But I like it. It's unique, it's different. It has notes of winter spices, warm cedar, and amber musk. So I definitely get the amber. I honestly don't get a ton of spice. It almost smells like there's an orange note in here to me. The cedar must be coming across kind of perfumey and like citrusy or something. I don't know. I'm excited to burn this one though. This one may be more of like a January fragrance for me. Especially because it's still like snowy and cold in Colorado in January, so that's kind of like the perfect time of year to burn that. Okay, one of my favorites that I got last year, I decided to pick up another one of these. Christmas Cabin. I'm obsessed with this packaging. I think this is so pretty. This is also like a textured, you can kind of see it there. It's definitely textured. It feels like really good quality. It has this pretty gold lid. Christmas Cabin. I love this one. This is so like cozy, spicy, kind of woody. Beautiful. Notes of spiced clove, crackling fireplace, and cozy cabin. You really get that spiced clove in there. This is definitely like a clove fragrance, but it's also woody and really cozy. This is like you're sitting underneath a blanket with your fireplace going, drinking something spicy, maybe like a cinnamon tea or something. It's so good. This, I believe, there was a fragrance, I can't remember what year this came out, maybe 2021 or 2022, called Winter Clove. I think that's what it's called. I'd have to look back through my stuff, but I swear it's a dupe of this, or like this is a repackage of that fragrance. Kind of disappeared for a couple years and then came back as Christmas Cabin, which I love that name. I think that's perfect for it. This is also a great January, like wintry fragrance. Really, really good. So I have 2 of these from last year, and then I picked up another one this year. Love that. I love that packaging too. Okay, next up is also a new one. Sugared pine needles. See-through label, ornamented glass with that pretty green wax. This is good. I mean, honestly, it doesn't smell like anything crazy new to me. I mean, maybe a little bit. It kind of came with the wicks all messed up, so I fixed that. Okay, this has notes of sweet pine sap, frosted eucalyptus, and warm spice. I think I'm smelling that spice in there, in the sap. Yeah, I mean, now that I smell it a little bit more, it does smell different. Like, this is not fresh balsam. This is definitely different. This is more of a woodsy, like spicy type pine. Actually, I really like this. This is different. If you don't like how astringent fresh balsam is, you guys might like this one. So I'm excited to burn that. Pretty label too. Okay, another one in that collection is also a backup of one I've had before. Snowflakes and Cashmere. This is one of my absolute favorite body care fragrances ever. Vanilla Cashmere Cream, Caramel Woods, and Frosted Clementine. They came out with this scent in body care a while ago, and then they only started bringing it out in the candle like a couple years ago. And I'm so glad they did, because it's so beautiful. It's, you really get that cashmere. It's sweet, the vanilla, the cashmere. It's woodsy. Maybe a little bit of caramel. But not like in a cloying way, because I'm really not a caramel person, like with candles. It is so nice. I don't really get clementine in this at all. It's cashmere, it's cozy, it's so good. I love this. And I think it's pretty in this purple wax this year, so cool. Excited about that one. That one's gonna be a great like bedroom fragrance for me. Okay, what's next? Cool. I'm excited about this one. Also, I think this packaging is freaking stunning. These little postcard labels are so cute. And I love how it says December 2025. So adorable. This is Santa's Milk and Cookies. This is so good. Okay, so if you guys have been around the block with Bath & Body Works, let me read the notes first. Fresh sugar cookies in a warm glass of milk sit by the fireplace on Christmas Eve. So this is the same fragrance as Hometown Sugar Cookies, which came out maybe 2022, fall of 2022. Maybe I'll pop up a little picture of what it looks like. This is the exact same fragrance. Then I believe that same fragrance appeared as a Christmas candle a couple years ago in, was it 'Twas the Night? 'Twas the Night Before or something. It was like a dark blue label with Santa and the reindeer and flying through the sky. I'm all out of that fragrance, otherwise I would show you guys. This is the exact same thing. This is 1,000 times better than Mary Cookie. I'm not really a Mary Cookie fan. I have a really cute jar of Mary Cookie that I plan on pairing with something else this year just to get it out of my collection. Mary Cookie is so fake compared to this. Like, this truly smells like a sugar cookie. And it smells like a baked sugar cookie. You really get that cookie dough note in the back. It's so sugary and sweet. Maybe there's like a tiny little bit of a lactonic note to it, but this is nice. You get like a tiny bit of maybe like a nutmeg or something, maybe a little bit of cinnamon, like a very, very, very sweet cinnamon. But honestly, I get more sugar and just like sugar cookie dough, like you are baking sugar cookies. This is phenomenal. I picked up 2 of these. Now, the problem with hometown sugar cookies that I've had in the past is that it burned terribly. And it started to get that kind of burnt note that sometimes Bath & Body Works candles get, so I'm really hoping that doesn't happen with this one. But I'm obsessed. I mean, this is like a true, delicious, authentic cookie note. Love. So I actually ended up getting 2 of those. I didn't bring the other one over here, so we've got 2 of those. Okay, I need to move on here. Almost done. Okay, I thought this label was really pretty, and this is a classic vanilla fragrance. Love this one. Vanilla Bean Noel. Fresh vanilla bean, warm caramel, and sugar cookies. Really sweet. This is more of like a perfumey kind of vanilla. It's kind of funny that sugar cookies is one of the notes. I just get a really, really, really strong vanilla bean. This is very, very similar to their vanilla bean candle, but it's slightly different. I don't know if it's the caramel or like the cookie in there, but it's like almost like sticky sweet, almost like kind of like a marshmallow. Such a beautiful, sweet, goopy vanilla. Almost like a sugary glaze, kind of. Love this. I thought the label was pretty too. Cute little bow. Okay, what's next here? Let's do this one and we'll get to those. I did not need this, but I love this packaging. So pretty. Has a cute little joy right here. So well done, Bath & Body Works, with this collection. I think it's so pretty. I also forgot to show you guys the lid. Look how pretty that lid is. It's like embossed here. Super, super pretty. So this is crushed candy cane. Oh, love this one. This is one of my favorites. So I like Twisted Peppermint, but I am a team crushed candy cane girl. This is a much more Twisted Peppermint, if you like peppermint, is very good, but it's almost kind of headache inducing. It is very, very, very strong. Crushed candy cane is much more palatable in my opinion. It's a sweeter, so let me read the notes. Crunchy peppermint, white sugar crystals, and frosted mint leaf. It really is just like smelling a candy cane. It is more sugary and kind of toned down compared to Twisted Peppermint. Twisted Peppermint is like in your face, almost like peppermint essential oil, just like bam in your face, but it's almost like headache inducing in my opinion. I still like it. But this is much, if I had to choose, I would pick this one 100% of the time. This is much more like a true candy cane. I love this one. So I wanted to get this one because it was in such an adorable packaging. Love. It says celebrate the magic of the season. Super cute. Okay, last but not least, let's get to the cookie fragrances. So online it was saying that these were like member exclusive, so you had to be a member to get these. So let's start with my least favorite of the 2, or of the 3. So this is Frosted Chai Cookie. I really like the packaging. It's kind of like a metallic, like shiny wraparound label. Gorgeous, gorgeous lid. Okay, this has notes of cinnamon chai, nutmeg, and vanilla buttercream. Yeah, this one's okay. I'm probably gonna burn it just so that I can review it for you guys. But it's not my favorite. It's very, very, very heavy on the cinnamon chai. And I really should learn this about myself because autumn chai is not like my favorite fragrance in the world. And it really reminds me of that. This says it has nutmeg and vanilla buttercream. I mean, there might be a little bit of buttercream in here. I really don't get a cookie note at all. This is like a chai. It might be toned down just a little bit with vanilla. It's fine. It's nothing earth-shattering. Maybe I'll burn it with like a gingerbread fragrance. I think that might complement a gingerbread fragrance really well. Okay, now the one that has created all the rage. Really not really, but okay, this is Crispy Cookie Edges. I love the color that they picked for this. Super cute. Cute little bows. Pretty lid. So people have been saying that this is Danbury shortbread repackaged. If you're not familiar with Danbury shortbread was a Bridgerton collab that released maybe in like February of this year. Very, very delicious kind of almond shortbread type cookie fragrance. It was a very authentic like shortbread. Very delicious. People were saying that this is the exact same thing. I think I disagree. Now, I will say that they are very, very similar. And I need to get my Danbury shortbread that's not burned and compare these. But from my memory, Danbury shortbread is a little bit more shortbread forward and more almonds. Like there's almond extract, I think, in those notes. I don't get that as much here. Now this is good, don't get me wrong. Notes of brown sugar crumbles, vanilla, almond milk, and rich caramel. I kind of get the vanilla almond milk, which I think is where people are getting like, they smell very similar, but there's no shortbread note in this, and there's really no cookie note, which is kind of interesting. So, brown sugar crumbles, vanilla almond milk, rich caramel. I would say, yeah, I mean, a little bit of brown sugar. I do get, what's funny is there's no cookie note listed, but I do get the essence of a cookie. Like a crispy, like toasty, roasty cookie with brown sugar and a little bit of almond. So, really curious to see how this burns. Did I say why this is all the rage? I don't think I did. This sold out online completely in like a day. And then all of the stores locally to me, gone. I even went in store to see if they had it to sniff, to see if it was the same thing as Danbury shortbread, and it was gone like that Friday that the sale started. So I'm glad I ordered at least one. Like I said, I love this packaging. So if these two and Danbury shortbread were the same, I almost prefer this packaging. But I think they're slightly different. So I'm going to maybe do like a little reel or video on my thoughts of these side by side. Okay, last but definitely not least. And I would rank all of these in order, but it's too many, so. My beloved peppermint sugar cookie. This is one of my favorites of all time. I have been purchasing this since it released, which I'd have to look back through my stuff. I'm not sure. I want to say maybe this came out in 2020 originally. I've been purchasing it every year since. I don't believe that it came out last year, and I was really sad about it because it definitely did not come in a 3-wick. It may have came in like a single wick, but I'm so glad they came back with it. This is just the most beautiful sugar. So this sugar cookie note is very similar to what's in Santa's Milk and Cookies, but it's almost like a snickerdoodle instead. So it's like a snickerdoodle cookie with the prettiest peppermint. So notes of crushed peppermint, vanilla extract, creamy butter, and soft sugar cookies. Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful. It really does smell like a snickerdoodle cookie with like the most beautiful mix of peppermint like woven in. I'm obsessed with this fragrance. I will forever buy this fragrance. So good. Scentsy has a wax called Mint to Be Merry that's very similar to this. Love. And then Caramel Sundays is coming out with a candle this year called, what is it called? Candy Cane Cookies, I think. It's not intentionally supposed to be a dupe of this fragrance, but I have a feeling it's going to be similar. So I'm going to pick one up. But I love it. So I did get 2 of these. So those are not, I did not bring the other one over here. But that's my haul, you guys. So I've got 1, 2, 3, got 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then I have 2 not showing. So 16, 17. I believe that's right. 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yes. So I got 17. Way too many. Thank goodness I've been decluttering and selling things. It feels good to get stuff out of my collection so that I can bring in the in-season stuff. And that's kind of my goal eventually, is to get to the point where my collection isn't so big that I can just purchase like this every year and burn through what I have and not build up such a large, overwhelming collection of scents. So anyways, guys, that is my haul. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys picked up. I know a lot of people participated in this sale just because it was so good, and it's really nice that they did this again, because I feel like that they did this last year around this time, because this is kind of like my Candle Day haul. I don't intend on getting a ton of candles on Candle Day, so this is what I picked up instead. Let me know what you guys purchased from the sale. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate you being here. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. It's super fun for me to do this kind of stuff. I'm doing it regardless, so I might as well, you know, share it with you guys and have some community with that. So hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your week. Take care.